Hello, my fam, right out the gate in less than 30 minutes, in 27 minutes at 7:45 p.m. Eastern today, 4:45 Pacific, I am premiering a new Blake Lively, Justin Baldoni video that I think is, definitely check that out. I was this close to not going live today because the Baldoni Lively news broke just before I was going live. I was able to bang that out and whatever. I could have just published it, whatever. I decided to schedule a premiere. It's premiering in a little bit. So hopefully you guys watch that, okay? In a little bit, the title of the video is Justin Baldoni exposes new Blake Lively lies. This is savage. I'm like second guessing myself. Should I have published that video first? But whatever, here we are because I show up every day as I said I would for you, my fam. I take this seriously. I appreciate your time, especially for all of the amazing people who are members of my channel. Let me drink some water. If you can, please consider becoming a member. Not only would, I know, I'm glad you got the notification, but now it's like, this is how my brain works. I'm delaying that video by 30 minutes. What if like some other YouTuber publishes the video first? You know what I mean? Because as of now, I don't think anybody else has covered this. It's okay. It's okay. I don't want to flake on you guys. So anyways, let me, in addition to supporting me and getting a really cool badge like Ryan and Dawn have, you also get to chat live with me during all of my premieres if you become a member. So please, if you can, consider becoming a member. I would greatly appreciate it. Okay, let's get to it. Thank you, Becky Freeman. You're amazing. 30 minutes makes a big difference on YouTube, especially as news starts to travel. But then it's like the other thing that I was thinking of, like if I don't publish my video now, that's also gonna tell other creators, oh, I gotta start covering this. And then like my lead time shrinks. It was just the worst timing, like literally right before going live. It is okay, it's okay. The video that I made is great and worth your time. Please watch it. Shut up, stop yapping about it. All right, let me play you some footage from this baseball game. Alex Cooper sang "Take Me Out to the Ball Game" and got a lot of people talking. Some folks know her as the chick from Call Her Daddy. Let's listen to this, okay? Let me turn the volume up.
Cubs fans, are you ready? You've never seen something like this before. A 1, a 2, a 3.
Oh.
Take me out to the ball game. All right.
Oh, wait, I thought it was the national anthem. It's "Take Me Out to the Ball Game." That's a different story. I thought it was the national anthem. Let's watch more.
Take me out to the crowd. Mommy, some peanuts and Cracker Jack. I don't care. Never come back, so let's root for the Cubbies. If they don't win, it's a shame. So it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game.
Whatever. I don't really care either way. I mean, I'm old enough to remember. Hold on. There we go. My OCD. My brain is still unwell that I set the premiere for After My Live, but here we are. Anyways, I'm old enough to remember when Roseanne Barr sang the national anthem and spit and did that so bad. Yeah, I agree, Ashley M. It's take me out to the ball game. Who cares? It's not like she sang the Star Spangled Banner. But a lot of people are coming for her, saying that she made a joke of it. Yeah, she did make a joke of it. She intended to. And I'm guessing the Chicago Cubs organization was aware of it. And they won because they got a lot of attention. So everybody's a winner. Everybody's a winner. Speaking of winners, oh my God, what a major winner. Scarlett Johansson, after this weekend's release of Jurassic World Rebirth, is now the highest grossing lead actor in Hollywood history. Scarlett, her films have made over $14.8 billion at the box office. I mean, it helps that she starred in a lot of Marvel movies, including those ones that were the Avengers films. But congratulations to her. Meanwhile, I'm not going to mention them again. Sorry. But maybe some of you knew what I was getting at. Like Becky Friedman. I'm not saying it. Also, some people are saying that this is undeserved. And by some people, that might be me. Timothee Chalamet is getting a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. I love Timmy. I think he's awesome, but he hasn't been working that long. Usually when I think getting a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, it's for somebody who's been in show business for a long time, like Miley Cyrus. Miley is getting a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, and she's been doing it for about 20 years. Agree, Ryan. It seems too soon to me, but hey, whatever. Congrats. Speaking of Timothee, he and his girlfriend, Kylie Jenner, are on vacation together in Saint-Tropez, where the rich people go to July. God. Social media can be depressing. Like, seeing all of those very wealthy people in Italy or Saint-Tropez is in, I don't even know where that is. Saint-Tropez is in France? Wait, where is Saint-Tropez? Yes, in France, or the French Riviera, the Côte d'Azur. Never been. Well, have I been? I don't think I've been. I've been into the Côte d'Azur. I went to Cannes once. I thought it was really boring. It's by Monaco. I've never been to Monaco. I would love to go. God, it's okay. When my kids are older and I don't have to have as much overhead, I could downsize my house and all of those things, then I can travel more. I definitely want that in my future. I am ready for my travel content creator era. Travel vlog. Do any of you like travel vlogs? Hopefully you do, because I want to be doing that. Like bring back the old school vlogs, because like traveling and exploring, like here in Vegas, if I go to like a new thing, that's easy. Like that's like, a 90-second video, a 2-minute video, whatever. But like sightseeing, you want to like really see everything and not be rushed. Anyways, Jojo Siwa is in her heterosexual era and very different now. Let me show you. I can't play the audio, but many of you might remember JoJo's wild looks, not even last year, this year. JoJo was, promoting her song Karma and performing at gay prides and all of that. Well, she's now going to be releasing this music video. Maybe it's like a psych out. I don't know. This just feels so different. What is this? She's releasing her cover of Betty Davis Eyes, and she's dating a guy. I'm just like real confused. Is this like a daydream or something? Like, is this what we're gonna get in the actual video? Like, is this out of context? I don't know. I mean, I'm happy she's happy with her man, but you remember the mohawk. Let me show you let me show you what she was serving last year. I gotta scroll a ways back because she posts a lot. She was serving this, not even last year. This was in March. JoJo went from this, okay? She went from this to freaking this. What the hell? And actually, here's more of the video. I think this is actually her new aesthetic. I'm just so confused. This is more of what? That's more of this, and this. I don't know. I kind of like this. This is still girly and cute, and still feels JoJo. I don't know. But hey, she's young. She's what, 22? Whatever makes you happy, boo. Do you? Okay, in other news, Leann Rimes is talking, I don't know why, about the affair that she had with her now husband, Eddie Cibrian, back in 2008. Some things you just why? Just let it go. It happened. You've talked about it already, but she talked about it some more. And in a new interview, Leann Rimes says, I realized very quickly that there are a lot of women who've been hurt. I've been on both sides of that coin. I've been cheated on too, so I know that feeling. But so many women don't know what to do with that anger. I was a target, Leann Rimes says, that was just easily projected upon. And once I realized that, things got a lot easier. I know what I'm responsible for in the situation and making amends for that. But the world's pain is not mine to carry. And I think that really got thrown at me for a long time. She's still getting new hate from it? Who's giving new hate? Who? From who? Why? That doesn't make any sense. She's been with her husband now for well over more than a decade, almost 20 years. They began their relationship in 2008. And you know what I've always wondered? They haven't had children. And you don't have to have not everybody wants kids. He's already got 2 children, Eddie Cibrian. But if she wanted children, if she can't have them, she could adopt. She hasn't done that. She's like around my age. She's 44, if I had to guess. Let me see. How old is Leann Rimes? She is... She is 42. 42. That would be considered a geriatric pregnancy. Well, I mentioned that, Dawn. She may not be fertile. She might not be able to have her own children, but she could adopt. She could adopt. She could have a surrogate, her husband's sperm and some egg donor. There are lots of options. You know, or she just may never have wanted them, you know? It's fine. That show, Mr. and Mrs. Smith, is coming back for a second season, unfortunately, without Donald Glover. Donald Glover and Mayara Erskine was his co-star. The show has been renewed, and they're going to have 2 new spies. A lot of people thought it was very cool because, you know, it was a black man and an Asian woman or Asian American. But now 2 white folks are going to be replacing them. It did pretty well. It got a lot of Emmy nominations. Amazon Prime, they've got a lot of money. The new actors, I've never really heard of either of them. Sophie Thatcher and Mark Eidelstein. In more TV news, there is a 4th season of Ryan Murphy's Monster that has been ordered for Netflix, and season 3 hasn't even premiered yet. Season 3 features the dreamy McDreamiest Charlie Hunnam. I'm old, so I first fell in love with Charlie Hunnam like decades ago when he starred in the British version of Queer as Folk. So he's going to be playing a serial killer in season 3 named Ed Gein. I don't know Ed Gein. And then season 4, we don't know any casting yet, but season 4 will focus on Lizzie Borden, like an old school killer, an old school murderer. Let's see here. What else? Ryan Lochte has gone Instagram official with his new girlfriend, like weeks after calling it quits with his wife, the same wife that he allegedly cheated on. Remember him, the U.S. Olympic swimmer? And then he did Celebrity Big Brother U.S. I would have loved to have done that show. Wah, wah. All good. Also, Real Housewives of Orange County star Shannon Beater, 61 years old, pulled over by police while on DUI probation is the headline. What was she pulled over for? Let me see here. She had an encounter with police on May 21st. Oh, it's not too bad. Okay, it's not too bad. She was pulled over for operating a handheld wireless telephone or electronic wireless communication device, aka using a phone while driving. Thankfully, it was not another DUI. That was a pretty misleading headline. Jesus. Also, speaking of housewives, Denise Richards and her husband are calling it quits after, I don't know, a good amount of time married. They've been together or married for how long? 7 years almost. They got married in September of 2018. And the businessman, I'm guessing times are tough for him. He's asking for spousal support. This is why you can only, this is why I like to be honest. I am never going to marry somebody unless they make a lot more money than me. Because then if it doesn't work out, I'll keep mine, you keep yours. But I work too hard to give you mine. You know what I mean? Same should be true with all of you ladies. Don't date or marry a guy unless they make more money than you. Even with a prenup, Melissa, they can challenge a prenup. Just because they know they might be able to get an extra 25, 50, 100K from you because it'll be cheaper to pay them more than to fight it over however long a period of time in the courts. Because lawyers are expensive. That's the nasty secret. Sure, you can have a prenup, but they can contest it. Oh, I signed it under duress. I signed it and I didn't know what I was signing. Or verbally she agreed to change it or whatever. And fighting it is going to cost money. So you might just give more money in order to not fight it. But not if you marry somebody with more money than you, I think. Also, speaking of reality television news, this has not been confirmed yet, but according to rumor, the Golden Bachelor, remember we spoke about him recently? He's been fired for his controversial statements about not wanting to date a woman over 60, allegedly. I don't know if that's true or not, but we'll see. They had chose this guy who was like some former NFL player. We'll see. I feel like that Bachelor franchise is done. It's all about Love Island these days. Honestly, the Love Island hysteria is next. People are obsessed with Love Island. Sadly, Dawn, I don't think people care about The Bachelor or Golden Bachelor. It's all about Love Island. Like any Love Island story that I post, boom, shit explodes. It's crazy. You got to check it out, Melissa. Okay, and finally, but before I do this last story, in 5 minutes, my video about Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni premieres. Please watch that. It's a good one. So as soon as I'm done with this one, at 7:45 p.m. Eastern, 4:45 Pacific, my video on Baldoni Lively premieres. Please watch that. Finally, James Corden says that he tried for 8 years to get Rihanna on Carpool Karaoke. Quote, she would always say to me, I will when the new album is out. And then I finished the show before the album came out. I literally would start the show again just for a week if she drops the album. No, don't do that. That's why she didn't drop the album. No, I'm only kidding. I like James Corden and I like you. Thank you for watching. I will be back tomorrow with more hot topics at the same time, 7:15 p.m. Eastern, 4:15 Pacific. My Baldoni Lively video premieres in 4 minutes. Please watch. Please watch. Thank you. Bye.